Cheers and welcome my friends, I'm Horath and we are playing Europa Universalis IV together with the newest DLC, Rights of Man. We're playing as Bavaria on very hard difficulty and with Lucky Nation set to historical, and we've sort of been steadily expanding as Bavaria. We now have nearly all of Bohemia. Bohemia has been reduced to 2 provinces over here in Silesia. We've sort of brought one tentacle towards Burgundy because that's going to be... well, it's not going to be our next target. Our next target is going to be Austria. I want to bring Austria down a notch. We've just been re-elected. And we actually do have a very, very good heir. Maximilian Josef von Wittelsbach. Who is a 665. Oh! Muscovy has the same dynasty now. Maybe... there's an alliance there. Distance between borders. They don't like me very much, but that might be a thing, and they are a great power. Rank 6. We're not quite there yet, but we're getting there. You can see that Denmark is only 11 points ahead of us. With the next conquest, we will be there. Now, the problem is I still cannot call France into an aggressive war, into a war of attack. We have 7 favors. The problem is they are also trying to integrate Spain or Castile. And when they become even bigger, it will be even more difficult to gain favors with them. So gotta sort of keep up with the growth. One thing that has eluded me, but it's actually a good thing, is that this center of reformation in Savoy. Savoy has taken that center of reformation from Switzerland, which is amazing, because now they might be able to convert it. If you remember, I didn't take that one. Maybe I should have, but I sort of didn't want to. So the center of reformation is still happily going at it. I mean, we also have the reform centers of reformation, so it might not help too much. This is being converted as well. I don't like it. They're converting into Protestant, though. I guess that might be the center in Bern. Yeah, I guess that the center over here in Silesia, in Glogau, is actually going for Danzig. Oh well, but you can see that our part of the realm is sort of Catholic. Austria has stayed Catholic. Catholic is still in the vast majority. The only major power that is Protestant is England. Brandenburg has been taken down a notch, so that's definitely a thing. I do want to return those lands that the Teutonic Order took, but the Teutonic Order is also sort of willing to become my ally. They are allied with Hungary, though, so... yeah, and Hungary is currently allied with Austria. So yeah, my next attack plan is to take Tyrol to free Oberschwaben. That's been Ravensburg for a while. And I sort of want to break out maybe Tyrol. Maybe. We might have to force them next time. And then what I want to do is break out Styria, if we do have the war score for it. That's the question. And since Hungary is allied, I might force Hungary to just release Silesia so that we get another additional prince over here on the fringes that I can make into an elector. I expect the religious wars to be happening very soon. We don't have... we have a couple of missions. We're going to recover the negative stability. That's for certain. So we're gonna go for the prestige. Now I could do the beatify local saint, but we would need 100 papal influence for that. So that's not a thing that we want to do. We still don't have a lot of cardinals, which is kind of annoying because we have a lot of very high level provinces. I mean, I guess you cannot make Prague a seat of a cardinal as long as it's not Catholic. It would be kind of odd to have a Protestant province with a Catholic cardinal. But it has happened in the past. So this is a very nice province. A lot of buildings in there. Castle, regimental camp, workshop, marketplace, church and barracks. And I have sort of finally found the good sense to at least make the Czech culture promoted. We have more Czech people now than we have Bavarian people. And I want to make Franconian another promoted culture, and then I think we'll go for Austrian, because I mean they need 20 development at least. But we'll be conquering a lot of Austria. I think I want to take Austria proper. These are high development provinces, right? 20, 29, 23. So that's a good chunk of the nearly 300 development that Austria has. That's 52, 72. So if I were to take these three, I mean it's gonna piss people off, but oh well. We just gotta live with it. We've just been re-elected, so I want to bestow the Imperial Grace on a couple of people. Let's recall you. And let's recall you. And we'll just see what we can do with the Imperial Grace. And yeah, we sort of need to embrace the Counter-Reformation at some point. Oh yeah, and yeah, bring up the stability. It cost me a lot of points, but oh well. And we want to recover from the religious turmoil. That's a thing that's going to give us some stability as well. And we cannot convert many of these provinces because a lot of them have recently been converted. So that needs to wear off, because religious zeal, you can see that it gives us minus 100% to any success rate. So that's not a thing. Yeah, so let's go. Okay, we recovered from the negative stability. The Trade League has been disbanded. We are still Emperor, I think. Yeah, and we have a force limit of 47. Because we have some free cities and 21 provinces. The good thing is, if we can restore this, we will have another free city. They're going to be a historical free city again, I hope. We're losing money, or well, we are not now, but we are completely down on army maintenance. We're paying a little bit for missionary. Well, we have a lot of forts. I could bring down that one though. No, I'm already doing that. Okay, I was missing the red dot over there. We have serious money problems by now. I've taken a lot of loans and we're paying heavily for that. I was sort of hoping to solve my problems with this gold mine, but it might not be what I need. On the other hand, this is currently generating 60 per year. So it's generating 5 for Austria. That would be enough. That would be enough for me. So taking that one province alone, that's going to be my main goal. Yeah, so let's begin. Let's begin. No more talking. The Imperial Grace, has it already worn off on you? No. It's still 41. It's kind of nice that it keeps so long. Magdeburg, have some Imperial Grace. We're gonna dole that out fairly generously. Just to help our relations along a little bit. And we still have the coalition going against us, so that's not good. Bremen. No, we already did that. Cologne, you already have the Imperial Grace. These guys, yeah, we already did that. Yeah, we already did that over here. Saxe-Lauenburg. Allied with Poland, you have some heavy hitters as your allies. That's interesting. And we're building a spy network now. I'm not sure how I'll be able to take Austria on. I would like them to be in a war. I'm not going to bestow Imperial Grace on Austria. That's not a thing. I could go for the free cities over here. Because I'm going to lose the Imperial Authority anyways, so I might as well use it for some good. to bring up relations with my neighbors. Switzerland needs imperial grace. So we're down to 2. Yeah, why not Alsace? Yeah, have some imperial grace. We've discovered that Austria has cancelled the right to military access they've been generously given by us. I mean, I would really relish if they were to attack me. That would be kind of funny. I'm pretty sure that France would come to my defense and my other allies, so that would be kind of nice. Baden. Yeah, I guess you need the imperial grace. Oh, and I'm gonna imperial grace these guys, I think. It's my last one. It's my last one. All the electors already have had the imperial grace from me. Liège. Oh, Liège didn't. Yeah, let's go for Liège. Why not? Improved imperial relations. Okay, so that's done now. We managed to completely get rid of it. If I had waited for another month, then the tick would go down and I could have only given out 9 of those. So it's actually pretty good that it went that way. Now let's go and roll marry our important alliances. Let's go for France as well. Let's go for Brandenburg. We're losing a lot of our legitimacy here, but it should be fine. And there's not going to be an imperial succession for a while, so... Okay, so that should be all our relations at the moment. At least we are no longer over the relations cap. So we have Denmark, royal marriage, France, royal marriage, Brandenburg, royal marriage, Cologne, alliance guaranteeing, Mainz, alliance guaranteeing, Württemberg, royal marriage alliance. Good. Good, I like it. No, sorry. There's a very loud car thingy moving past my window. I sort of do want to give these guys military access as well. They're still at war with Lithuania. Lithuanian reconquest of Bryansk. Yeah, they're fighting alongside Muscovy. Denmark has some heavy hitters as allies as well. I'm gonna ask for military access from these guys. Does France have military access from me? Yeah, they do not. 20th of November. We will have to take some serious measures to improve our economy. I might get rid of some cannons, but I'd rather try to hurt Austria before we do that. I don't really relish the idea of going against Austria alone. Okay, Burgundy is now the defender of the Catholic faith. So if Austria were to attack me... Oh yeah, and I guess we're missing a rival, which doesn't really help our power projection. Conquered provinces from Bohemia, eclipsed Bohemia, declared war on Bohemia, humiliated Bohemia. Yeah, there's only Austria and Hungary. But if I rival Austria, they might join the coalition. They definitely have enough aggressive expansion, I think. Just about. Just about. So I might be able to rival them afterwards. That might not be a bad idea. We're gonna have these Saxon separatists. These guys are also in a war. They're fighting Muscovy, Tver, Denmark, and Sweden. So they are on the other side of that war that is raging in the east. Oh, we get a military reform. Dorothea has begun a thorough revision of our country's military structure. While officers are still drawn from the nobility, the peasants and townspeople are conscripted into the other ranks. Regular drilling has been introduced and a powerful fleet established together with hundreds of battleships, galleys and other crafts. Yeah, where have you been assembling these battleships though? That's the question. Are you assembling them on the Danube? We'll see about that. Well, maybe it's an Imperial fleet, and we've sort of been building them in Hamburg. There must have been an Imperial fleet, even though we don't have one. Would be kind of a cool concept to have something like that, sort of Stellaris style. So we can only reform the army. Oh, that's a lot of military power. Morale of armies, military tech cost. Only reform the navy. Oh, that's a lot of diplo power, but we don't really need it. I mean, I could promote some cultures. I could promote some cultures. That's definitely the case. We do have the Spanish square, which is going to increase supply limit. It's going to give us the tertio infantry. If we can get that before Austria, Austria will have a very bad time of it, because we're sort of getting proper musketeers and the military tactics. Let's go for an army reform. We'll try to use our points for something else. And we have successful bureaucracy. On an annual basis, bureaucracy gives the country a nice little tax boost, but sometimes the right man in the right place can give the country that little bit extra. It is a shame that a few years down the line you have to promote them beyond their ability. Make hay while the sun shines. Nice one. Okay. So we gain national tax modifier for 10 years. That's really good. I like it. Things are definitely going well for us. No mission selected. Yeah, repay our loans, restore our currency. None of that is going to happen. None of that is going to happen, I'm sorry. Can I do that? Can do that in 46. I could go for an Inquisitor, but it's 50% cheaper for your country to employ. That's actually really nice. I could use an Inquisitor as well. If I were to go for the papal influence, I would be in range to do some 50 papal influence stuff. I could go for the national tax modifier, 15% off, or the yearly legitimacy. That's actually hurting me quite a bit. I mean, I don't have to fear the current succession, but I don't like that Austria is coming up. I really have to take them down a notch. And let's improve our relations with France. Let's improve our relations. We still have 7 favors. It's taking a while, but at least we're gaining proper favors with Denmark. And Denmark can actually do a fair bit of damage, I think. How are our favors here? We've got 1. We've got 6. We've got 6. We've got 1. If only Liège would ally me. 49 versus 90. Oh, Saxony no longer considers Bavaria as a rival. Is no longer a valid rival for Bavaria. We eclipse them as well, so... yeah. It's not looking good rival-wise. I'm not sure if I want to go for the power projection. I mean... I could go for Hungary or Austria. Hungary, Austria. It might not be a thing. How big is the how high is the development of Austria? 277. So they're smaller than we are. They have less manpower, but only because we're emperor. They get a lot because they are on lucky, so they get 25% more. And because they are a very hard AI, they get another 50% more. Oh no, that's the manpower recovery speed. Okay, so they only get 50% more. On the total, they get 75% more manpower recovery speed, so they have a lot of manpower to spend compared to me. Now let's have a look at Hungary. Hungary over here, 231 development. They're smaller than we are now, but they also have 40,000 manpower. Military. Let's have a look. Austria, 36,000. We might be able to take them on, but you also got to keep in mind that they have offensive ideas, which I find very offensive. So their armies should be better than ours. They have 35,000 troops. I can't really pull in my allies anyways. Austria declared war upon Alsace. That's not good. Oh, come on. Austria is on a conquering spree. Alsace is hiring troops. I don't like that. That's another country that I have to break out of them. We renewed a loan. Oh, we're making quite a bit more money now. We're making only 0.4 from the war reparations. Guess that's what I get from not separate piecing out. Saxony. We're still not at full manpower though. Granted generalship has expired, that's good. We do have that general who's leading the Kronprinz army. Can we do that again? Yeah, we can. Also our army tradition, 24.9, so it would not be a bad idea to take another general. We could also go for the additional levies, but oh well, that will only give them influence. Let's go for it. Let's see what we got. Holy crap! 5 fire. That's quite nice, actually. Yeah, that's good. We've been rolling well. I really want to pay back my loans. I mean, they're sort of taking Alsace, Austria, and Aragon, and they only have Alsace in there. I'm gonna hit Austria for unlawful territory, but I guess there's not too much that I can do there, really. I don't like that they're going on a conquering spree. And I cannot enforce peace, currently at least, because I'm not strong enough. Oh yeah, and I have a costly embargo. That's not good, come back. Saxony, and we have a revolt. 10 unrest. Or 20% local autonomy. I'm gonna go for the local autonomy. It's bad, but I can't have the unrest. Repay our loans, restore the currency. I'm gonna take away the embargo, because it's costly. We're not embargoing these guys. And the problem is that I keep retaking the loans, which is pushing my inflation even more. Dug ourselves a rather deep hole. France has started influence nation on Switzerland. Switzerland's opinion of France will change by 25 for 10 years or until war breaks out. Okay, some truces are gone. Württemberg has converted to the Reformed faith. Really? Württemberg? I trusted you. I trusted you. Hussite traditions. We had that already, so some place changes to Protestant, or we will have to use admin power. I mean, that's not good. That brings us further away from our goal. I really need that admin power. I wonder if it changes, will it have the religious zeal? I'll try it and we'll see how it goes. No, it didn't, so we might be able to convert it normally. Yeah, it'll take 18 months for us to convert it. So that's going to be fine. We're just currently converting Pfalz. And we don't have any more missionaries. We could gain more if I were to embrace the Counter-Reformation, which maybe historically speaking I should, because that's what Bavaria did. Really don't like warmongering Austria. Do we have enough to make a claim? Yeah, we do. So Tyrol is gonna be mine. France. Oh no, there are Alsatian troops fighting over there. Finally, we can repay a loan. That's pretty good. Hasn't happened that often to us. We're still paying quite a bit of interest. Maybe I should get rid of the advisor. I mean, the admin skill of our queen consort is actually pretty good. Most of the skills that she has are pretty good. And her son is even better. Her son is actually amazing. 665. So definitely advancing rather rapidly. Brandenburg has accepted an offer to hire Armee von Wismar from Mecklenburg. Still in that war. I kind of find it odd that normal allies would hire out Condottieri, but I guess they have to. Lithuanian reconquest of Bryansk. Okay, yeah, we're done. Converting the heretics of the Pfalz. Very good. Now let's go after Eger. Oh, Budweis is also something that we can do, but Eger is more important. Let's go for it. Let's convert those guys. And we're sort of at that level now. Ooh, that's pretty good. Yearly inflation reduction, interest per annum. I also have to have an eye on the re-election. Mainz is already gone again. These Mainzians are actually real bastards. And their claim is gone on this place. Their claim is gone. They still have their core. That's gonna stand between us for a long time. If I were to break my alliance with them, I would be able to ally Liège. You know? And I could sort of take Mainz down a notch. I could break out Trier. But on the other hand, I've invested a lot to gain Mainz's trust. So it's really hurting me that they're still not voting for me. Liège wouldn't either, but if we get an alliance, I think they would, because alliance counts very heavily. Where is it? Relations. Alliance counts for 30. We might not be able to swing it. Austria would currently maybe get elected. They might not. They might not. Let's see how it goes. New monarch, trade embargo. I mean, I can park a guy over here. Try to keep up my relations. They're at 96 now. There's nothing much else I can do. I can send them a gift, but I don't have the money for it. I mean, I could sell them the province, but I don't want to. And I'd rather have them as sort of a one province minor. I mean, if I were to break the alliance, we would lose a lot of trust. But they're also gonna lose Trier at some point. 1609, we will have lost Trier. Ansbach has converted to Protestant. This is the result of the Center of Reformation. And now we have the religious seal until 67. Stupid centers of Reformation. That's quite annoying. Yeah, let's go for the... I mean, the Diplo rep is nice, but I'm not expecting an election just yet, so... Let's go for that. Let's go for some inflation reduction. Could definitely use that. So 0.14. And our interest also went down massively. That's definitely going to help us. I mean, getting an inflation reduction guy would be nice, but it doesn't look like I can get one. I could ask for some money over here. We're done improving with Mainz. Let's maintain the diplomat. I want the diplomatic support, but the influence is too small. 15. What do they need? Yeah, I could go for the monopoly charters. Then go for the diplomatic support. And then I could even go for the contribution as well. We sort of need to pay back our loans. 10 loyalty will make them disloyal though. But they can't do much. They cannot hurt us. Let's do it. It's gonna increase my development cost, but oh well. Although we're gonna do a little bit of military development. I don't want that. I could sort of invest the donation that I gained into these guys. I might not want that. And we're nearly at maximum manpower, so it might be the time to increase our our army. How many guys do we have? 40, 47. So I have 7 that I have to move evenly between these. So one is going to get 3, one is going to get 4, I guess. Well, let's make it 3 for both. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That should be fine. I'm not going to go up more for cannons. That's just not a good idea. But yeah, I guess I got to end it here. We've sort of seen Austria going for full warmonger. They're taking Alsace. I'm going to hit them with the claim for unlawful territory. The problem is I currently don't really have the alliances to attack them. We have the 8 favors now with France. I'm not sure though if I want to spend my favors against Austria. I might not want that. I might though, I might. But maybe instead of releasing countries, I might just take more land from them to make me stronger in comparison to them. Maybe that's a thing. But we'll see how it goes. At least we cut down Bohemia very nicely over here. They cannot do anything anymore. We will still have a truce until 47, so 10 more years. But our aggressive expansion is not going to go down with them. That's not going to happen. But yeah, for now, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. If you didn't, tell me why in the comments so I can improve. And if you want to see more of the series in the future, please consider subscribing. Hope you join me next time. Thanks and bye-bye.